Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and over there on the computer, hopefully switching cameras when necessary,
I am.
is Dawn.
Hello.
Hello, he says. Hello, he says. Awesome. So today we're going to be stitching out another bee. Another bee. I'm so excited. So this one right here is version 2, and I added some brighter colors for the applique for the bee. I just thought it was really cute, and I actually really like how it turned out. But today we're going to be doing version 1. So if you get the original version, it has the bee block, it has a matching quilt block, and a bonus quilt block. So I'm not going to be stitching out any of the quilt blocks today, but I'm going to show you my fabric selections. So this is going to be the background because I thought the quilting stitches would look really good on this. And I'm going to make a flowered bee because why not? Why not, right?
Flowered bee.
Why not? I know. So we're going to put the bright colored bee there. But I think it's going to look really good. This is from my layer cakes from Missouri Star, one of the bee ones. I love it. It's so pretty. So we can go over to my Luminaire 2 and we can get stitching this if everyone's ready. So hello to everyone, by the way. What?
It's up.
It's up. The machine is up. All right. So this one is similar to the first one. The wings are different and the design, the background design is different for sure. So first step is we're gonna do the placement stitch so we know where to put everything. Now I'm gonna be using the 8x8 hoop because that's my favorite size, and I kind of want to make them the same size so I can put everything together once we get through all of the block of the month. It'll look nice, all the different colors that I choose for it. So I'm using cutaway stabilizer, and I do trim it down a little bit. I could have trimmed this guy a little bit more so you can see the eyeballs. I do trim it down a little bit just so you guys can see the camera, but please don't do that yourself. You need the extra hanging around. All right, I'm going to put my batting down. Beautiful, lovely batting. And that's going to stitch out twice to hold everything down, and then we are going to trim it out and then add our beautiful yellow. So, coming along, this one's great. Now, for the design, when you do the bee, it's all in different parts, and I'm going to use one piece of fabric. But you can feel free to use as many different half ones. Ronog's here. Hello, Ronog. Everyone is having a good time. Susan Weehee, wave. Everyone wave at Susan Weehee just for fun. Good time was had by all. See, now you can see the googly eyes. There they are. Yes, I put googly eyes on my hoops because why not? I forgot to talk about Bjorn. Bjorn's right here. Sorry. Bjorn protects us from... He's a creature that we actually made in a sew-along. Yeah, he protects us from gremlins. From Norway.
Here, so we need protection.
Yeah, well, Bjorn's protecting us. All right, let's go back to the desk, Dawn, and I'm going to quickly trim this out. I'm getting much better with my Tula pink scissors, so it's awesome. So remember, for this layer, we need to use the duck-billed scissors the way that they were designed for. And I keep getting it stuck on here, so maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. This is how you're supposed to do it, but I don't necessarily have to do it that way, because, as my child Beatrice would say, I do what I want. Right, Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't need a reminder.
I know. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. There we go. So, I might be off a little bit.
No, Norseman said he's off to work. He was just popping in and saying hi.
Oh, well, hi, Norseman. Nice to see you as always. Thanks for not cursing my Luminaire. It's always appreciated. Luminaire 2, I should say, shouldn't I? Luminaire 2.
Yes.
Version 2. My question is about the Luminaire. It's got cameras, it's automatic this, automatic that. It projects the design, the whole bit. What's next? What's next? Is it going to do the trimming for me? Like, I can't even imagine what they're going to come out with next, for sure.
Yeah, is there more they can add?
Yeah, I can't. I was thinking of that the other day. Oh, when I was stitching out my town hall Ministry of Magic.
Sure.
Wow, that's beautiful. What?
Nothing, I was answering the comment.
Okay, Dawn, back to the machine.
It's up.
Jeebus.
It's the Norseman's fault.
It's not the Norseman's fault.
It is. He asked what the bird says.
No, go to work. All right, so now we're going to stitch this down. It's busy fabric, but it's awful cute.
I like it.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I can see making like a log cabin design out of this fabric. This is the one with the flowers and lots of sunflowers, and it's bright and bold. So that's good. Look at that. Nicely done. That's why my scissors kept getting stuck, because it's so lofty. Alright, so I'm going to keep the same color for the quilting stitches, and it's going to do the background, and then it's going to basically outline our bee. So it shouldn't take too long. 8 minutes? That's not too bad. It's fun to watch anyways. So it's awesome. Yeah, speed it up. Off you go. Oh yeah, see, I just want to see how the hexagons look. And see, around the bees? I was just pointing, I don't need my pokey thing. What did she hoop? I hooped the stabilizer, if that's the question you're asking. And then stitch down the rest of it. Yes, I am so glad it looks like. I love it. I'm happy. I'm happy. You keep me busy using my Google Translator. Keep thinking I'm missing something fun. Judy Quilt, you're awesome.
Because the Norseman was
Oh, the Norseman was saying something? Are you going to share with the class?
Well, he didn't share it in English.
Oh, are you going to share with the class in English? Look at that. So, you can see with a side view, that looks excellent, those quilting stitches. So, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We have a lot of fun. We have a busy week. Tomorrow we have an extra sew along, and it is of the cutest mug rug. It's called Bee Creative, so you can check that one out. That's tomorrow. And Wednesday we're going to start a whole new digitizing series. And yeah, so it's busy. So there's videos Saturday, yesterday, Sunday, right now, Monday, Tuesday, because that's Anita Good Design Day, and Wednesday. What, Don?
Wednesday's podcast.
Wednesday's digitizing class. I will try to do all of those things in the next 3 days, but I don't know how the podcast is going to work there, but that's okay. 99 bottles of rum on the wall for Captain Jack Sparrow. Alright. Yes, my Luminaire 2 is called Captain Jack. And you can take it as a pirate, so Captain Jack Sparrow, or Captain Jack Harkness, who's immortal and cute and awesome and saves Doctor Who a lot. So, awesome. I am loving the quilting stitches. Those are really nice. So awesome. So awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for welcoming to the group. Yes, new people, you will love our gang. They decided to call themselves a gang. And we meet every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and usually Wednesdays in between. And there are lots of stuff to do. I have over 1,000 videos up on YouTube. Full classes in different software, like full classes meaning an hour-long class with homework sort of thing. And we help each other out a lot in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. So feel free to join in if you want to learn embroidery and have fun while doing it. This is the place to be. I love Captain Jack Harkness. Love Doctor Who. All right, Irene. We are nerds in this house, embroidery nerds and Doctor Who nerds. So yes, we love it all. I asked Beatrice to print out the nameplate for Captain Jack. She hasn't done it yet, so I guess I will. And I've put Captain Jack, and then I put a little symbol of a sparrow, and then I put a treadstone symbol. Treadstone? Is it treadstone? Am I missing it? I think it's treadstone. No, where? Perfect name? No. Well, tell me what it says.
She said her machine is called Diana Ross because she loves the way she sounds singing to quiltings.
Well, that's true. Very nice. Yep, good names. People using their imaginations, which as adults, everyone usually forgets what an imagination is. But, oh, heck yeah, name everything. Make it more fun. I started that probably 20 years ago when I had Barry Barradon, my big machine, and Harry brother. Harry's the one who started it. So Harry brother and Barry Barradon. And then we have so many more after that. So this looks exactly how I wanted it to, just kind of like the bees in there. My machine is Sheldon on the Big Bang Theory television. I love that. Once when, assuming the Flash identity, went to Penny's door and knocked, saying quickly, "Penny, Penny, Penny." Yes, 3 of them. Penny, Penny, Penny. I remember that. Shelley's fun and smart. So, which is what my husband says my machine says. That's awesome. Awesome. Jack Harkness is Torchwood. I couldn't what did I say? Treadstone. I don't know what Treadstone is, but I was trying to say Torchwood. It's almost kind of close, so hopefully it'll count.
Treadstone is Jason.
Oh, Don says Treadstone is Jason Bourne. It just popped into my head.
Yeah. They're both over there.
Torchwood. Well, there's a symbol for Torchwood, and it happens to be hexagons. So I will get him labeled up, and I just got to decide on what kind of vinyl I'm going to put on it. I may do a TARDIS too, just for fun. I wanted to call my Stellaire Sheldon, but my daughter said no, because that used to be her nickname. Oh, I know. Bee likes to interject with naming stuff. I get kind of mad, because I wanted to call Tank. He's a treeing walker coonhound that we rescued, and I wanted to call him George Cooney, because I think it's funny. Don't you think it's funny, Don?
I love
George Cooney, and she's like, no. The only reason why I agreed to it is because Tank really knows his name, so we just kind of left it at that. But I mean, George Cooney, come on. It's a good name. I thought so. The Coon. The Coon and Friends. No, not that kind of coon. George Cooney, you know, handsome. George Cooney. Anyways, Susan Weehee, is your student on summer vacation yet? Mine is. So yeah, if you guys want the file, this is the first version, the original one, and the other one I showed you is version 2. Head on over to OML Embroidery University, omlembroidery.com. Why am I saying everything wrong today? More caffeine! Every design that you buy will do stitch alongs for, but the money gets rolled back into the YouTube channel, which means good things for you guys. So yeah, I'm with you, Sue. Yay, Karina. Missouri Star. Oh, they had some sales on, and I got an email, and I'm like, no, because I just spent money on nail polish. Don't tell Dawn.
What?
Don't tell Dawn. So the next step is going to be the outline. So let's just do this. The outline of all of the half hexagons. So as usual with these designs, you can pick how you want to do it. So you can do the half hexagons, you can do them in hexagons, you can do the whole, it depends which way you want to do it. You don't even have to put fabric down, because I tell you what, that looks kind of cute. I really hate to cover this bee up. See, doesn't that look cute?
Yeah, you really put a lot of options in the design.
I try to, so I want to play on your creativity without having to change the design, so you can come up with it. So we're going to start at the top here with his head. So you could put a piece of fabric down and then it's going to stitch it down, but I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to put one piece of fabric down so it's continuous on the design, and it really gives it a nice look. And I'm not going to trim anything until it's done. So this would be the tack down for the head. Beautiful. And then if you were doing different colors or whatever you wanted, you would trim this and then go to the next one. Now remember, the placement lines are already down, right? If we peek this up here, you can see these are the placement lines. So it's a little bit different, but that leaves you different ways of doing it. So I'm gonna just stitch everything down. My flowers are gonna look really good. I really like doing it like this. So many different ways. Yes, this is how I like to do it. I hope it's, you know, original and nice for everyone. So usually like 3 different ways of doing it. I think this is gonna look great with the pattern, with the flowers. And we're only doing 1 stitch around because we're doing the special stitches around it that is part of our English paper piecing, machine embroidery English paper piecing. So it's just a different technique that I came up with, and I like it. All right, this is the last one here. So if you're not trimming all along, then you can trim at the end with me. And if you don't feel like trimming, you can just leave all those beautiful bees to show. Either way. So that's all of the half hexagons, which is perfect. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk is up.
Now, it is a little bit difficult to see, so I'm just gonna wing it here. I'm gonna cut this chunk off because I will put that in my scrap with the layer cake. Yeah, that's a little bit hard to see. But the style that we're doing, the MEP, the English paper piecing, if it's not perfectly trimmed, it's okay because it's still going to look good. It's just going to give it a little more of that hand-drawn, hand-sewed, kind of look. So don't worry about it too much. But yeah, it's impossible to see the black. Like, literally impossible. And I have my sharp Tula Pink scissors, so just take your time. Take your time.
Carol Bowser says bye. She's going to eat now. They're at Bob Evans.
Okay. Ooh, well, have a good time.
She was traveling and watching.
Well, that's nice. Fun. Are we going out to dinner, Dawn? No.
Today? No.
No. We can't go anywhere. We're under lockdown. It was a trick question.
No.
So, you can see by doing one piece, look at all the flowers, like it looks really good. And I caught a little bit of a bee in there. Okay, so that makes it easy. All right, let's go back to the machine, Dawn, please. And what we're going to do for this part is we're going to do a little bit of decorative stitches on the bee. We're still working on the bee body there. And we're going to do a little bit of decorative stitches. So I'm going to do the yellow. So it's just the stripes of the bee. English paper piecing is kind of meant to be simple shapes. You should see the ones we have coming up. They are amazing. We're almost halfway there too. Can you believe that? So I have a bright gold kind of yellow. It should be different from the background but stand out just enough. And this is just for the stripes. So you can play around with colors a lot on this. I love this stitch. So you can still see the flowers through it. That's awesome.
How big would the quilt be?
It depends what size you're stitching. Now remember, we have 12 blocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I suppose you could add as many blocks as you want and make it as large as you want.
you can. You absolutely can. Each block in general has... I'm just changing back to the thread black thread while I'm talking. Each block of the month has a different shape, and it has the quilt block plus the quilting block. So there was someone who did the block of the month 1 and made a quilt out of those 2 blocks. So anything goes. Whatever you want to do with it, that's what you need to do. So you can put them all together. Now I'm using different fabric for everything. What's the matter? Frozen? You gotta figure it out, Dawn. Alright, Dawn's in front of me. Hopefully. Don't know why we're freezing up. I can't figure it out. It's not my computer. I don't know what it is. My guess is going to be YouTube. You know.
It is pretty glitchy.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Go to bed. How big is the quilt going to be? So, yeah, 12 blocks. That's how big it's going to be. You can put different size blocks, too, if you want. I mean, best to have it on hand. What are we talking about? My family thinks I'm a hoarder and need an intervention. I kind of looked around and I thought that too, because yesterday I found Tula pink quilting kits, which is nearly impossible to find in Canada, and I bought them. And I bought 2. And I'm like, wow.
Is that counting the one I picked up on Friday for you?
No, shh. I wasn't going to tell him about the one you picked up on Friday. Dawn. It's called Mad Hatter, and it's really cute. So I have to learn a lot. But you guys will see them because I'll be doing videos on the quilting for them. We're going to come up with some really groovy ideas. So we're talking about hoarding fabric and sewing supplies. Throw nail stuff in there too, because that's my other weakness is nail stuff. What? What are you on about?
Is a $500 box of nail stuff going to show up?
It's not 500.
Oh.
It was 3. It was a little bit.
2.
Dawn. Never mind. You never mind. My nails are beautiful today.
Yeah.
I know. Goodbye. Tula Pink rocks. Yeah, Tula Pink makes me happy, and I like to work on things that make me happy. If you guys want a video on the cutting once I figure it out and the sewing together of Tula Pink, it's not embroidery, but I think if you're doing embroidery stuff, the sewing is handy. To have the sewing done, it's handy.
Elizabeth says, I don't remember seeing or you talking about your nails yesterday. Did she miss it?
I didn't talk about them, no. They were cute though. One hand was what was it? It was white, same as last week. Pink flowers and pink underneath. And then my left hand is this. It's opposite, but still with the same colors. And today I fixed up one hand. The easy hand, I call it. So I'm putting in some silver thread for, we're doing the wings now. And I have this, it's tulle kind of organza. And I'm thinking I might just toss in a couple of layers of this and then trim it out after.
That'll be pretty.
So why don't we do that? That'll just, you'll be able to see the bee fabric behind it. It'll just give it a little bit. So I'm doubling it up and using the metallic thread. So then all I have to do after is just trim it out. It's not set up as an applique, but it's easy enough to do. And I guess I'll cut out in between too. Super cute though. Yep, I like that already. So once it's done stitching, then I will just trim it. It'll be easy enough.
Who is it? King Star Metallic?
King Star Metallic Silver. I had to go searching for it. I couldn't find it for some reason.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying. Yeah, you can see it kind of like blurs everything out here. Oh yeah, these are my nails from yesterday. So I fixed them. This is my nails from today. Yes, and I do have a lot of nail stuff, but it's the only other thing I do other than embroidery. Look how pretty that is with the silver. I think the silver would have been fine without the tulle. You could mix colors too of the tulle. But see, then I'm just going to trim it around there. Should be easy enough. Oh, the silver looks gorgeous. Just something a little different, I thought. Super cute. One of the testers came up with this idea, which is amazing. Our Secret Service, we call them. So I'm really happy with how this stitched out. That's another thing about these block of the months English paper piecing style. It's a quick stitch and it looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. So it looks like I pieced everything and fussy cut the whole bee, but I just put a piece of fabric down. So it's kind of cool. And fussy cutting is cool. It's all kind of neat. So a quick stitch, different ways of doing it. If you don't have any of the blocks, a lot of people bought both of the bee blocks, which would give you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bee blocks to do. There, just had a drink. My squeaky voice. I can't get more room to store fabrics. Yeah, I'm going to be using Sam's room for storing fabrics. We're working on it. I have a lot of it up there, but I have a lot of it down here too. Yeah. Hashtag sorry not sorry. No, Bee's just going to university. She still technically lives here, Dawn. Nice try, though. No, it's full of her crap.
So you use it.
5 bee blocks would make an adorable table runner. Yeah, it would be. Where do you buy the blocks? Put it up on the screen there, Dawn. Happy music. And can you take me to the desk? Go on to omlembroidery.com, and that's where you can get Mug Rug Monday things. The B for Mug Rug Monday is up there, and all of the block of the months.
They've been posting this in the chat.
Yes, our mods are wonderful. Thank you, mods. We appreciate it. So because I use just a little bit of tulle, you don't have to worry too much about cutting it. It trims really easily out, so it doesn't have to be set up for applique to be able to do this, because you can't really see if we don't cut it out. Cut it out.
Well, that looks cute.
I should have used 2 different pieces. I'm going to have to take a minute to trim this part out after. I should have used 2 small pieces. Remember that? I didn't even think about it. I should be able to do it, though. See how easily it rips? Just... This is when the sharp scissors are great, right? Yeah, I will be able to get that out a little bit better. Little bit better. It just, something extra. Just a little bit extra. I see, I only cut 1 layer. That's why I was thinking I was having trouble. But just be careful, we don't want to rip it out. And voila! There you go. Little bit of texture, little bit of shine, little bit of sparkle. I think that's a beautiful quilt block. What do you think, Dawn?
Good.
Those
Sit it back down for a minute.
The wings look absolutely amazing. The bees in the background has the exact effect that I wanted. Just kind of like bigger. I know they're in hexagons, but just a little bit bigger. I think it's awesome.
Nice.
Aren't the wings beautiful, though?
Yeah, like the organza.
And it also goes over the bees, so it gives, a little more depth into it. Oh, nice close-up. Yeah, I love this guy, but you can see right here. This is what I'm talking about, the layering. So, yeah, don't be afraid to try. You could see that was quick and easy, and even if you pieced the half hexagons, which is kind of the shape for block of the month, like I did here, I think this is really cute with the bright colors. Nobody says your bee can't have bright colors. You could do the whole thing in different colors. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you guys will get out your bee fabric or not and get stitching these. I think if you put this one and the quilting stitch and did a few of them, it would be a gorgeous table runner. If you haven't made any quilts, you just keep putting them and sewing them together and doing the dreaded binding, and all that kind of stuff. But, you could make just cut it out, square it off, sew a background on it, and turn it. And you could have like a mug rug or something like that. Super easy to do.
It'd be interesting to see what they come up with.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, this looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. And you don't have to tell anyone. It only took, what was it, 17 minutes of stitching to do this. So you could honestly do a lot of blocks in a day. So have fun. Check out the other blocks of the month. There was a butterfly and hexagons and, you know, tons of stuff. So I hope to see more bee blocks. These are really cute. And there'll be more blocks of the month coming up. And I think you guys will really like June. So that's all I'm saying about that. Make sure that you guys join me for the Mug Rug Monday Stitch Along, which is tomorrow. It's going to be at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it is a super cute mug rug design and another quick stitch. But it has a lot of detail and it is so cute. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Click the like button, please. If you're new, subscribe. That's wonderful. We appreciate it. Anything to help the channel grow. Join us tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday for digitizing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Ooh, that was fun. Look at